Hello and welcome back to Bacon's Lodge. Today we're going to be doing some maintenance on the John Deere 4400 here. We're going to be doing a oil change, hydraulic oil change, and air filter change. To do this, you're going to need the necessary filters and oils. I believe the oil is 4.3 quarts, and the hydraulic oil is 6.3 gallons or somewhere right around there. But look them up just to verify it. Also, what you'll need to do this is you'll need a 3/8 inch ratchet with just a 2-inch extension for the drain bolt for the hydraulics, and a 17 millimeter for the drain plug on the engine. Welcome to Bacon's Lodge, where I will build many things, fix even more, and try to make it an adventure along the way. So the first thing we're going to do is drain the hydraulic fluid, because it's going to have the most. You can see in the back of the engine there, it's PTO. What it's going to be just underneath where your drawbar should be. I'll climb up underneath there and I'll show you where the drain plug is. Okay, so there is the plug right there. It's just a 3/8 inch square. This is right below the drawbar. Okay, now this, like I said, has over 6 gallons. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch it while I'm here, because this container isn't going to be able to hold it all. See, there's a little bit of filings on the end of the magnet there. I'll clean that off, and then there's another filter that we got to check as well. Okay, we're about where I think we should stop so it doesn't overflow my thing. Just threading it up enough in there so that it stops it up. And then I'm going to dump that into a container. Okay, we're going to get the rest of this drained out now. And of course I dropped it, but that's okay. We'll fish it out in a second. Okay, so while that's finishing up draining, we're going to go ahead and pull the filter. Okay, so the hydraulic filter is, if you come down here. Okay, so this piece came out in the old filter, so I'm going to thread it into the assembly in the tractor first, and then I'll put the filter back on. Not really sure how this happened or why this comes. I mean, it must be an adapter for this filter, so get that in there. I got it covered in oil so I can't spin it. And I did put oil on that O-ring on there. Okay, so there's touching. So it's tighten 3/4 of a turn. Now that it's done dripping over here, we're going to put this plug back in. So on the top of the, so on the back of the tractor here, on the top, this plug right here, this is where you fill the hydraulic fluid into it. So you have to remove this, and then you put your almost 6 gallons of fluid through there, and I'll show you. Then to check for fill, there's a sight gauge here that will make sure it fills up there. There you can see it's maybe a little bit overfull, but when I start it up, it'll bring that down a little bit. Okay, time to start the engine oil. To do that, we're going to open up the hood. And on this side, I took off the panel already. There's a clip here and a clip there, and then you just pull it out and up. This is where the dipstick's there, the oil filter's there, and then, okay, so here's the drain plug, and it's a 17 millimeter wrench. Okay, I'll let that drain. That's the fill right there. We're going to have to clean that off, and then we'll open it up so it drains a little bit better. And that's pretty much done draining now. So I'm going to put the plug back in. snug that up. And next thing I gotta do is take off the oil filter there. Get you to sit here. Going to oil the seal. Make sure that the other one's not stuck to it. Okay, here's all that. Now we gotta fill it up. So I didn't show you me filling it up because with the loader on here, it's kind of a pain to get the bottle in there. I couldn't really put my camera anywhere. You see it? You'll just have to trust me. I put the oil in there and made sure it was full on the dipstick. Next step we're going to do is we're going to change out this air cleaner. Pretty simply, you just pop these two openings, clips, push back and pull it out. It's kind of dirty because it's pretty old. There's an outside filter and an inside filter. Pull those both out. Take your new inside one and just shove it in there. Your new outside one, same thing. The cap back on it. It does say top on it, so make sure it's pointing up. And clip those on. Put the side panel back on. You want to make sure that there's two little clips on the bottom of it, one there and one in the back. You want to make sure those sit into their seats. Otherwise it'll rattle around and flop all over itself, all over the place. Then when those are in, you push it over these little clips here. Turn it sideways and flip them over. One in front and one in back. That clip right there. And then put the hood down. As it gets dark, there's a lever here. You push up on the hood a little bit. Push the lever over. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. Once you get past it, it'll come down. Let it drop, and it's all done. So that's it. That's how I changed the oil on the John Deere 4400. The engine oil, hydraulic oil, and the air filter. There is one filter I didn't show you on the hydraulic because I thought the camera was running, but it isn't. There's a wire mesh filter underneath there that if you want to clean it out, it catches all the fine particulates. Basically, just pull it out, spray it out with brake clean, put it back. So, other than that, I do thank you for watching this. Like it, give me a subscribe or a comment or something like that. See you in the next one. Once again, thank you for watching. May God bless you. You have a great day.